We're going to run through the breathing glute bridge now. I love adding breath work into exercises because it can really effectively recruit more core muscle, get the diaphragm involved, and then get a better outcome overall for the strength and adaptations of the exercise. This one here is called a breathing glute bridge. So we're going to get Tom to fold his knees up. We're going to have his feet flat on the floor here. We're going to keep his knees about hip width apart. And Tom's going to then slowly tuck his hips under, keeping the pressure through the heels and lifting his hips into the sky here. So Tom's going to come up, and what we're looking for, so he can hold there. We've got a straight line from the knee, hip, shoulder. The core's in a good position. He's not loading through his low back too much. While he's in this position, we're going to cue him to tuck his hips under, really squeezing the glutes, and then breathe out as much as he can. So he's going to breathe, 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 breathe. And I want Tom to imagine that he's getting rid of every last little bit of air in his lungs until he feels his core tighten up, and then he's going to come back down. Good. Let's run through that again. Tom's going to tuck his hips, keep the pressure on the heels, knees hip width apart. He's going to hold at the top here while he's squeezing his glutes. He's going to breathe out all the air in his lungs, so he's going to continue to breathe. The tummy should be dropping out. Breathe, 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 breathe. Good. Once he's got rid of all his air, he comes back down. So what we'd see as like a technical fault here is if Tom came up and he went too high in the movement, he kept going up, and now he starts to load through this part of his back. Well, that's not what we're after here. We're trying to strengthen the glutes. So we'd get Tom to drop down, tuck the hips under, really get engaged here, and that takes pressure off the low back. And then he'd go back to the floor and relax there.